We're in Birmingham, Alabama today, and the fall weather has definitely arrived. It is getting cold out here, but that means better performance out of the Cirrus. We're going down to Auburn, Alabama today, and the right seat's wide open. Jump aboard and let's go fly. Come on. Wait for the screens to come up. Our mixture is going to be full rich. Prop is going to be full forward. Follow through these guys. I'm good here, good there. GPS is coming alive. We're going to start it up. So we're going to feet on the brakes. We're looking out left, right, straight ahead. Grab the keys out of my pocket. Throw them in the ignition. Alright, so we got these up. We're going to throw the primer on. So the prime. We're going to watch for fuel flow. It's good right there. We're going to bring the throttle back. We're going to start with full throttle. Clear! Clear left, right, straight ahead. See fuel flow. And there's the engine. Should kick right over. There she goes. We'll start. We're going right to our alternators.
Path to runway 6 is out of service. Cat 2 for the ILS is not available. On this contact, about your information, Mike.
Alright, there's Mike.
Birmingham Airport information, Mike. Time 1453 Zulu weather observation. Wind 070 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky conditions clear. Temperature 13, dew point 2, altimeter 3041. Simultaneous approaches are in use. Expect the visual approach to runway 6 or the visual approach to runway 36. Land hold short operations are in effect. Most airmen, taxiway Alpha is closed between Alpha 2 and the terminal ramp. Alpha 3 and Alpha 4 also closed. Taxiway November between taxiway Golf and the FBO is closed. Glide path to runway 6 is out of service. Cat 2 for the ILS is not available. On this contact, advise your information, Mike.
Alright, we got Mike.
Just calling ready to taxi.
He's busy today. Go ahead and do our checks. Left side.
413, sir, hold short of taxiway hotel, expect runway 6.
Full box with it. Autopilot. Sure, turn into the direction. Manually override.
And Envoy 3014 ready for taxi.
Does move, doesn't move, does move, doesn't move.
Envoy 3014, earliest time for you is going to be 44, wind 47, runway 6, taxi via Alpha, hold short, runway 6, L5.
About 5,000.
Alright, runway 6 via Alpha, hold short, Alpha 5, Envoy 3814.
Birmingham Ground Cirrus 374, Romeo, Lima, Millionaire, Mike, IFR, Auburn, please.
Cirrus 374, Romeo, Lima, Birmingham clearance, clear to the Auburn Airport via as filed. On departure, fly runway heading, maintain 4,000. Expect 5,000 winds per minute after departure. Departure frequency 123.8, squawk 5153.
Cirrus 374 Romeo Lima is cleared to Auburn. As filed, fly runway heading 4,000, 5,010, 123.8, and 5153 on the squawk.
For Romeo Lima, read back correct.
Full Romeo Lima is ready to taxi, Millionaire, Mike.
For Romeo Lima, runway 36, taxi via Foxtrot Golf.
36 Foxtrot Golf, 4 Romeo Lima. Alright. So we're going to 3-6. Here's our taxi, Foxtrot Golf. We're going to give him a quick flash. The light there, he'll let him know that we're ready to go. Same
Runway 30,
straight out.
runway 6 Alpha 5, can you taxi in via Hotel 4 Hotel?
And
Rouse, runway 6 Alpha 5, Hotel 4, Hotel Envoy 3014.
great service here from Millionaire Birmingham. Cookies have been good this week.
Delta 3164, was it you calling for clearance?
Affirmative, Delta 3164.
Delta 3164, clear to Atlanta Airport via the Birmingham 8 departure, radar vectors GUMP, which is Golf Uniform Mike Papa. Then direct Delta Romeo Sierra Delta November for the Hobbit 2 arrival. On departure, maintain 4,000. Squawk 5256.
Okay, clear to Atlanta, Birmingham 8, departure radar vectors to comp, then direct to Dresden for the Harbin 2, arrival into Atlanta.
Hope everybody's been doing well.
November 13, sir, you'll be following the southwest on Hotel Runway 6.
All the southwest on Hotel Runway 6, 144 here.
Birmingham Grand, Redbird 22, right clear.
Redbird 22, Birmingham ground line clear.
Redbird 22, receive ladder clear, thank you.
I gotta get my radio set up. So I'm gonna go 21.7 down here. Even though I'm talking to him, I don't expect to talk to him again, but I can still at least monitor on the bottom. I've been having trouble with COM 1 recently. Well, it's kind of most airplanes in some of these airports, they can't hear you on COM 2 because the antenna's on the bottom. So it's just one of those things that
Birmingham ground, Apple 163.
Runway 3014, you'll be giving way to a Skyhawk coming out of the ramp at the end of Hotel. And shift low time, so you can just pull up next to them.
So one of the benefits of flying when it gets colder outside, right now it's 60 degrees, but it was 37 when I woke up. Benefit is better performance out of the airplane. Drawback though on these piston airplanes is that my CHTs are going to be a lot lower, so when these CHTs here are in the white, kind of gray whitish color, I'm not able to give the engine full power. So I might have to wait even after the run up. Sometimes they say they can take some time to come up into the green. The same thing with oil pressure, so the oil is a lot thicker, so it takes some time for it to heat up. Whereas in the summer, you know, I'm up to temperature like that, it's so much quicker. And we'll go to our checklist. So I did our pre-taxi here. Here's our before takeoff. Doors good. Both doors are latched. Maps pins on the dash. Seatbelts and shoulder harnesses are good. Air conditioner is set as desired. Fuel quantity. We do have enough fuel. We're pulling from the fuller tank. Fuel selector. Fuel pump is on boost, which is mixture flaps, transponder, autopilot. Here's the run up. We just did it. By instruments like controls, trim, and autopilot, so we did those as well. Brakes, power lever, engine parameters, rotate at 90. Looks good, not doing short field. And there's our climb, so we'll go back to our map. So we got our flight plan in there, we're going to Auburn, we're going 4,000, got our squawk in, so working backwards here. 5153's on the squawk, 1238, 4,000 runway heading, so let's throw that on. We got our chart here. Runway heading is 003 out of 36 on Birmingham. So we'll go home, turn this guy to... That was not the right one. Turn this guy to 003. So that's what they told us in our clearance, as filed, and clear to Auburn. So, at this point we're ready to go. We'll do a quick takeoff briefing and then we'll be out of here. So it's going to be a normal takeoff. Any abnormalities prior to rotation will abort, land straight ahead. Anything above rotation and below 600 will continue straight ahead, not deviating more than 30 degrees left or right as center line, and not turning back for the runway. We'll continue above 600 and below 2000 AGL. We will pull caps immediately, and anything above that we will troubleshoot, turn back for the runway, or go get good maintenance here in Birmingham, or continue to our destination depending on how bad the problem is. With that being said, swap it over to tower on 19.9. Birmingham Tower, Cirrus 374, Romeo leaves full short of 36, ready for departure.
Cirrus 374, Romeo Lima, Birmingham Tower, runway 36, clear for takeoff, 10906.
36, clear for takeoff, for Romeo Lima. Alright, so we're going to go flaps in, landing lights coming on. There's 36 identified, got our runway heading bugged, and last but not least, mixture's full rich, right rudder. Alright, our airspeed's alive, our engine instruments are showing in the green. Looking for 71 there is very quickly. Like I said, performance is no joke here. That was ridiculous. ridiculous. Alright, 90 knots. Positive brake, clear of obstacles, flaps are coming up. That was crazy. Just how fast that happened. Now we're pitching for 120. Our wheels.
Cirrus 4 Romeo Lima, terminating 090 on contact departure.
Right, 090 over departure. See ya, full Romeo Lima. There's
600.
caps.
Got 4413 Sierra, runway 6, clear for takeoff, wind 080 at 5.
Heading, wind level change, at 120. And we'll switch over to departure.
Over 13 Juliet, squawk 3306, say altitude.
3306 at 3,200, climbing for 7,500.
Birmingham departure, Cirrus 374 Romeo Lima 2000.
Over 374. Say again?
Cirrus 374 Romeo Lima 2500.
Over 374 Romeo Lima, Bermuda departure, our contact, flighting 110, I'll maintain 5,000.
110 up to 5000 for Romeo Lima. There's 110 going up to 5000. We're on with departure. Zoom out a little bit, and we're leaving our mixture.
Radar contact 90 miles north of Phil City Airport at 3,600 altimeters, 3039. 3039, Southwest 2014, contact Atlanta Center, 132.25, there's 24.
32 and a quarter, Southwest 24, 10-2.
So I've been receiving some comments about my autopilot usage, how frequent it is, and a couple things to that. So number one is the safest pilot in this airplane is right here on the dash, right here. It's the autopilot. So with that being said, the autopilot isn't a crutch to do things that I can't do myself. So I'll say this, I fly regularly with a flight instructor and can do all of this without the autopilot. However, I don't know anybody in the world that can fly an airplane safer than an autopilot can. Obviously, when you know how to use it correctly and it is working properly.
Birmingham departure number 4416 Sierra, climbing through 1,400 to 3,500.
1 Juliet, loud and clear. Over 412 Sierra, Brandon departure, radar contact, climb request if you have positive, get on board Phil City.
And that's also to the point that I'm flying single pilot, so I'm much more task saturated.
That 4 miles south of the Talladega Airport, clear to the Baton Rouge Airport S5. I'm maintaining 10,000. It's set flight over 340.
There's 5,000. We're doing that 1,500 feet a minute. There's the booster.
Break contact ground set on 134.95. Good day.
We're back to 70%. And lean the mixture. And our landing light can go ahead and come on. About 13.2 gallons an hour. So comparatively, a lot of the PA-28s or the 172s are burning between 6 and 10. We're burning 13. Mostly because we have an extra cylinder. And because the engine's much higher performance. And a couple other reasons, but an extra cylinder is certainly better for Romeo Lima. Alright, go direct, enter. Needle centers, look now, right turn, and we'll center our heading bug, sink it. Do our cruise checks. Fuel pump is off, cruise power is set, mixture is lean, and the engine parameters look good, fuel flow, check out the engine. Everything looks good.
South of Bessemer, PA-28, requesting flight fall wings to Auburn.
So that was a very fast climb, very fast departure, and 28 minutes out, so I'll pick up with y'all on our descent into Auburn.
5,500.
Alrighty, y'all, we're on the descent now into Auburn. We're about 6 minutes out here, probably less with the descent. We're up at 5,000, now we're coming down. Some of the highest altimeter settings I've seen in a while. So 3047, I think, if I remember correctly, was what we left Birmingham with. So, pretty crazy, but over Dadeville now, inbound, we should get Auburn. Expecting the visual to 36, we're going to be landing north. But now that there's a tower there, I don't have to enter the pattern correctly and do all these pattern entries. I can simply just be told what to do by the tower. It's a lot easier.
And in Atlanta, formally up. Good. We're level 5,500 over Tuskegee. We've got some power surges. Might be wanting to circle back and divert to Tuskegee, get it checked out. We're over the field now, 5,500.
November 4 Romeo Papa, roger. Do you require any additional assistance?
Not at this moment. We'll be diverting to Tuskegee.
That's
4
not
Romeo Papa, roger. Yeah, Tuskegee Airport's about 6 miles north of here.
Copy that. We got Tuskegee descending out of 55. Thanks for Romeo Papa.
4 Romeo Papa, roger. Radar service terminated. You can squawk VFR. Change to advisory frequency is approved. Just, if you need any additional assistance, just give me a call back.
Yes, sir. We got you. Thank you. On different frequency. 4 Romeo Papa.
Check our descents here. Altimeter is set. Our cabin heat and defrost, landing light. Turn that on with the landing clearance. Fuel system. Still pulling up the full tank mixture. Enriching it in the descent. Now check our brakes. Continuing. Seatbelt, shoulder harnesses. I'm good. Fuel pump. Put it on boost to 2,000. AG mixture not required.
4 Romeo Lima, Auburn Airport, 12 o'clock, 12 miles.
Auburn, inside 4 Romeo Lima.
Corner 585, turn 10 degrees to the right. And descend
Mixture is required. I don't know why I said that.
10 degrees to the right, descend and maintain
Sure, we're
3,000,
enriching
course
it.
585.
November 4 Romeo Lima, cleared visual approach runway 36. Contact Auburn Tower 123.87 today.
Clear for the visual 36 over to Auburn Tower 2387. Have a good one. 4 Romeo Lima. 9 controller.
And November 242 F uniform turns out that dump detail to 2 miles, so at your discretion, turn left crosswind.
Turn left crosswind now. 242 F uniform.
Roger.
Auburn Tower, Cirrus 374, Romeo Lima, visual 36.
Cirrus 374 Romeo Lima, Auburn Tower report. Midfield, left downwind. Runway 36.
Put a midfield up down 136 for Romeo Lima. See it right there off our nose. I like to keep the power on in the descent just because what it allows me to do is descend a lot faster as opposed to pulling the power out in the descent. And what it also does is another benefit is it keeps our cylinder head temperatures up as opposed to going from hot to cold from the cruise to the descent. I'll keep the power on in the descent.
November 242 F
Monitor the mixture.
runway 36 clear to land.
Runway 36 clear to land. This will be our last flight. Skyhawk 242 F uniform.
Roger, thank you.
Zoom it in. Looks like we got somebody else on the pattern. BS down to our pattern altitude of 1,700 feet. And the AC's cold. 43 degrees Fahrenheit outside, 6 degrees Celsius. Somebody on a left base right now for 36. .2,000 feet AGL. Boost pump came on. There's the landing traffic, it's not a factor. said it was his last lap. Pulling some power out. So the first speed we want to hit is 150. That'll get us our first notch of flaps in, so we want to be below that. I'm going to go ahead and go autopilot away. There's the flight director as well.
Cirrus 4 Romeo Lima, disregard the midfield call, runway 36 clear to land.
Alright, disregard midfield call 36 clear to land, 4 Romeo Lima. There's the landing light. Not to call him anymore. Make a midfield left downwind here. So I know I was saying that well, even having the tower makes it easier to land.
Turn left when able, taxi Park via Alpha. Have a great day.
Left 1 able, taxi Park via Alpha, Scout 242 up.
So I know I was saying that coming in with the tower makes it a little easier for landing, but one thing I will say is that we just landed the same exact way we would have coming in the pattern. However, there is a catch, and that is if I was coming in from a different direction. So because I was coming in from that way, it was a little easier, but... Alright, there's 150 speed checks flaps. Now push the nose over to prevent that bubble. Now we're slowing it down. Looking for 10 to 12 on the manifold here before we start that left base. And the wide arc.
Altitude.
So lose some altitude, I'll just pull back a little bit. Watch my airspeed. So we'll trade some airspeed for altitude. We're looking for that 45-degree point, and right here is about good. I'll make that left turn, nose coming over, wide arc, speed checks, flaps 50. There's some wind that just pushed me. Pretty big time actually. A little bit of power back in and a little bit of trim to compensate for those flaps. Now our speeds are actually looking really good. We've been clear to land, our landing lights on. Our mixture is going to go ahead and come full rich now. There's 3.6 and our AC set. Landing lights on. And the runway's clear.
500.
Start 500 call out, returning our final. Maybe a little high here, so I'll pull some power out. Trade some airspeed for altitude. Some altitude for airspeed, if you will. Okay, still fast. Pull some power out. Make that propeller near the team. Alright, looks really good. There's 3.6 going in. And then power's out, ground effect. Looks like we're going to nail those 1,000 footers and the center line. Ba-boom. It's just that easy, and we'll get the Charlie 2 turned on.
Cirrus 4 Romeo Lima, confirm you're going to the FBO.
Affirmative, 4 Romeo Lima.
Cirrus 4 Romeo Lima, if able, turn right on Charlie 2. Right turn on Charlie. Taxi Park.
Right Charlie 2, right Charlie, the end of park 4 Romeo Lima, have a good one.
You too, good day.
Right, there's that Charlie turn off. And then we'll clear the runway, pop the boost pump off. No need to run it if we don't need it. I don't like to do that on the runway because there's a chance that we get vapor lock in the cylinders and it'll turn the engine off. So I like to make sure I'm clear of the runway before I turn the boost pump off. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed that flight here into Auburn. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you in the next one.